All right, let me get straight into this lesson. All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. Let's get straight into it. Right? It says Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. What vision? The end. All these things that are written in these scriptures that our people know nothing of, but they can tell you football stats or basketball stats or what happened on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it would surely come and it would not tarry. So let's go up on this one. Right. So I'm gonna get into this video going into what's going on in Israel. You got Iran. You're gonna see Habakkuk 2 and 3 at the top. New Living Translation. It says the vision is for the future time. It describes the end and it would be fulfilled. So your 10-year fucking plan don't matter. Which you done, conjured up Jake want to retire in captivity. They want to fend up their 401k. They want to tune us out. They want to be nonchalant, right? They think just because they don't pay attention, it's not going to happen. All right. It says it will be fulfilled. It would happen. It said if it seems slow in coming, so you got a lot of Jakes that are impatient. They have tapped out. They have given up. They have been succumbed to the world, right? It says wait patiently. So you have to wait. It says for it would surely take place and would not be delayed. So once prophecy start moving, it's not going to turn back. It's not going to be stopped, right? So let's get into this video. 1 second.
Iran, who struck tonight in the ever-spiraling cycle of violence in the Middle East. The U.S. says around 200 Iranian ballistic missiles launched from Iran rained down across Israel this evening, sending people running for cover. Just moments after air raid sirens sounded, the sky filled with streaks of light. Incoming missiles, many appearing to explode in the air, intercepted by Israeli and American defenses. Iran launching waves of missiles toward Israel in retaliation for its recent killing of the leader of Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed militia group. Remarkably, Israel says there were no deaths and few injuries as a result of the missile strikes this evening. The attacks not a surprise after U.S. intelligence several hours earlier.
And what you're going to find out too, the U.S. media is in lockstep with Israel, with the Amalekites. They're all the same people, right? So they're going to give you narratives that, that so-called Israel is invincible, right? But it's fist to go down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things that keep going on in the so-called Middle East, right? They relabeled it the Middle East to cause confusion. Like they came up with these new speak, right? Like Jewish, right? Like Israeli, right? Like Christians, all confusion, right? So it's going down. You see what it is. It's not gonna stop. Now we'll see what comes out of this, but we know at the end of all this, the end game is World War III, and it is coming, right? We can't tell you the exact date, but we know it's on the table. That's a part of prophecy. That's in your Bible that you say you believe in. I'm just cursing you Jakes out outside the truth, because we know you watch our videos too for entertainment, right? A lot of you are fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get more into this. I want to get into this other video going into the port strike. See, Jake is worried about the wrong shit. They don't keep up with current events, so when things happen, it just catch their ass off guard like a thief in the night. They got a fucking port shut down right now, and that's gonna affect 50% of anything coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Warned a missile attack by Iran was imminent. This evening, Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu making clear there will be a response. Our team witnessed it all from the ground. Raf Sanchez leads us off with.
Well, there you go. So these Amalekites, the Edomites that's in the land of Israel, put to death Hezbollah leader. A lot of you Jakes, you don't know shit. And that's why we constantly cussing you fucking niggas out, man. You know what I'm saying? You just here for entertainment. Like I said, I'm not addressing this to the brothers and the sisters. It's just the people that watch our video for entertainment, for casual fun, right? But yeah, prophecy is gonna your life is not about being here. And see, Jake in survival mode. We understand that. We all trying to survive. So we understand that. But I'm like, Jake, literally, they have no spiritual insight of what's going on. Nothing. They just strictly living in survival mode and through the flesh. Right? Don't have no idea. I'm just talking about the Jakes outside of this truth. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And Jake, either they into one folly or another. You got Jakes that's just not paying attention. Right? They think long as they don't pay attention, it's not gonna affect them. Right? Like this so-called inflation. Right? Jake, it's a lot of Jakes that say they weren't gonna worry about it. You know, everything will be all right, but they ass paying double and triple of what things really are worth. So you gotta pay attention. And it can be upsetting sometimes, right? But it's a part of it. You gotta have some thick skin. You gotta man up and woman up. Because it's tough. So it's like you gotta just deal with it. But avoid and not, dancing around and shit, being nonchalant, that's not gonna make these problems go away. Because it's a part of prophecy. See, you thought your way of what you've been taught is, you're gonna die in your captivity, you're gonna get old and retire. No, that's not the fucking 401k is not in the most high prophecy. Right? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah prophecy. For you to retire, so you can continue to be comfortable, so you can live off your 401k and go on a fucking cruise ship. That's not what life all about. It's about prophecy, the most high word, that's sentient, right, and control the affairs on this earth. That's what you little niggas don't know. Right? And I'm vexed out with you Jakes, man. Outside of this truth. Give me 1 second, get into this other video. Right, let me get into this video. I'm not going to be too long in this video. 1 second.
This could be a problem. Cargo ship standstill. You are looking at the port of Miami. Workers there, they've been on the picket lines all morning long. Thousands of port workers all across the U.S. are now on strike. Here's what they want: higher pay and better job security.
Yeah, and we're talking now 14 ports closing, and these are ports that handles roughly half of all of our country's cargo. I want you to take a look here. This is a map that shows it all the way from New England, down past Georgia, through Florida, over to Houston and the Gulf. These are ports all being impacted by this, and of course, 2 of them, you see it there on the map, or even more, 2 in South Florida, but others in Florida being impacted by this. And our Terry Hornston, she's actually at Port Everglades this morning.
Yeah,
You see what it is. So they're going to shut down half of that from the East Coast down to the Gulf Coast, right? So half the imports, 50% of the imports ain't coming in, right? And a lot of these Jakes don't even know what a fucking import is. They don't even know what ports is. These stupid little ninjas, right? The so-called white man did a hell of a job dumbing you Jakes down. That's outside of this truth. Because you just could watch the videos just to run your fucking mouth without understanding nothing. Right? And a fool, that's just Jake. Foolish. Right? So you see what it is. I ain't gotta go into that, do your own research. Give me 1 second. Right? So I want to say this too. A lot of you Jakes, outside of this truth, you watch these videos for entertainment, right? Or just try to keep your ear to the streets. Because you know deep inside that things are fucked up right now. Right? But look, we're not nice guys. We're not here to make you feel good like the experience that you had in the Christian church for the women as well. We're not here to make you fucking feel good. We're here to tell you the truth out of the Bible. And if you don't like the way I'm talking, the other brothers talking, just unsubscribe. I want to hear your comments, right? If you ain't saying shalom or something like that, something along those lines, you ain't coming in peace. Get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time for the BS with Jake. Because that's all Jake lived to do is bullshit around. Nonchalant. A lot of you Jakes like this. That's outside of this truth. Right? The brothers and you sisters know what time it is already. It says nonchalant. And it's the spirit that Jake in. It says means having a air of indifference or easy unconcern. It can be used to describe someone who is relaxed and calm in a way that shows they are not worried or do not care about something. That is the fucking MO of Jake, right? Jake this nonchalant. They just want to roll a blunt up. Nigga want to roll up a blunt up every day, smoke weed all day, right? You know what I'm saying? Fuck off on the weekend and bullshit around and rinse and repeat till they fucking die. Then you got the older Jakes that come with that Christianity shit they was taught. You know what I'm saying? This psychobabble is full of confusion, right? No truth, and they still submit on these lies. And when you don't agree with these lies, now you all of a sudden crazy. Now you're extremists, right? Now you're in a cult. Y'all in the cult, you know what I'm saying? What you think Christianity is? The biggest cult in the world, one of, right? People don't know shit, man. I'm vexed out. Like, we be getting vexed out with our people, man. Because it's just what it is. Jake is just full of shit. It says nonchalant can be either negative or positive. It says the word describes someone who is relaxed and calm in a way that shows that they do not care. That's you niggas, man. That's you niggas, man. Right? The nigga roll up a blunt, put on the fucking 2K, whatever these niggas playing, right? And just talk about doing adultery. That's all Jake want to do. Adultery, smoke weed, get into those rap beefs, you know what I'm saying? Get into social media drama, right? And go shoot up the block. That's all you niggas want to do, right? Don't have no knowledge about anything. And a lot of you think so lowly of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You try to rub that shit out on us, nah. It ain't gonna happen because you stupid don't mean we stupid. Revelations 11 and 14, right? And you're supposed to be knowledgeable, but a lot of these Jays, they so dumb, right? They make Forrest Gump look like a scholar. Revelation 11 and 14, it says the second woe is past. What is the second woe? It says, and behold, the third woe come quickly. It's talking about World War III. See, this Bible that you've been reading and trying to say you follow, you don't know nothing in it. It's talking about calamities, destruction, wars, right? Bad stuff in this field of lamentations, mourning, and woe. But you Jakes don't like that because you've been indoctrinated under that feel-good fake Christianity. I'm going to get into a lesson going into that. But this is, when you go into that video I just played, that second video, you was pretty much number Jakes out there picketing. You know what I'm saying? And they go to show you that Jake just want to go to church on Sunday, right? And see they white Jesus, right? And pray to him. They don't want to know the Most High. So the hell with you Jakes. It says survival mode is a state of constant stress that can be caused by trauma or chronic stress. That's Jake existence, right? And the Jakes that's not in so-called survival mode, right? They still in some kind of trap. Either they telling you about Christianity, they bugged out into being an atheist, Hinduism. Some Jakes believe they are God, which we are gods, right? But we're in mortal flesh right now. We die as men, right? Until we get those new bodies, we're bound by death. And I dare a nigga to challenge me on that. Because we know you Jakes, you gainsaying. A lot of you Jakes. That's the word I want to go into in my last video. Gainsaying. This is a very gainsaying and rebellious people. You can't tell them shit. Right? Everybody a fucking scholar all of a sudden. It says gainsay. Excuse my roughness. It is what it is. Just a little vexed out. It says gainsay, to refuse to accept something as the truth. Because you tell Jake the bitter truth of things and they want to rebuttal. They want to come back with some kind of fucking reply. They don't know shit though. They haven't even studied the matter. They just want to run a fucking mouth, right? It says right here, gainsay. It says to declare to be untrue. So that's the first thing, one of the first things Jake could do, right? Oh, that ain't true. Oh man, I don't see it that way. Oh man, this, oh man, that, that's just how, that just the mechanics of our people mentally. That's why the elect men and women, they will have a spirit to be able to be taught, right? Because some people, you can't teach them shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. And somebody that's unteachable, they're a fool. You know what I'm saying? And like they don't even see their own destruction coming, right? We got a lot of stubborn elders among our nation that don't want to change. And when they're reprimanded, they look at it like, well, they're older, so you can't tell them shit. It says gainsay, to refuse to accept something as the truth. I read that one, right? But you get the point. Let's go here. It says, while all these words mean to refuse to accept as true or valid, that's another good one, right? But our people in survival mode, they spiritually dead. They don't know what's going on. Most of them still subscribe to Christianity. They still subscribe to these Christianity sayings, all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got, like I say this, everybody got a smartphone, but most people still dumb. All right. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakhat Wadash. Shalom.